Hey, ever wanted to make a chicken coop? Well, I haven't, but she does. So in this old pig pen right here, that's an old little pig hut, we're gonna build a chicken coop right there. So let's watch us build this chicken coop. Hopefully it turns out nice. You can see here we got this old this old pig pen. We did 4-H pigs back in here. And we had a little pig hut right here that they lived in. And we're gonna kind of get most of that out of there. And we're gonna have basically an 8x6 chicken coop right here, somehow. We'll get this all kind of fenced in and covered somehow and protect the chickens. Jesse's already started demolishing this old pig pen right here. We haven't done pigs for a couple years now. Somehow we'll have the chicken boxes right here, so you can be on this outside, walk up, lift the box, get the eggs. We'll have some sort of pitched roof here, maybe double-sided, I'm not sure yet. There'll be a door on the other side coming into the chicken coop. We got one testy screw right in there we're trying to get. Oh, what's 6 feet?
6 feet.
Where?
Right to here.
Okay.
Right here. I mean, that might even be a little further
Hmm.
than we want.
Right on the edge of the door there. Well, if the door is to swing in ever, you don't want that to get stopped. Have to check it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just go from that board and bring it out. Let's see. 6. No, just hold it straight. Don't come up by the post. 8 feet to this post here. But yeah, we got to cut off 7 feet if you build out to right here. Pull it like 7 inches. Pull out like another 7 inches past that. So it's really going to be this side of this post here. Out to 8'6", so right out to here.
See, I didn't really want to cover up the window.
Yeah, it's just gonna be in the corner. That's fine. 8 feet. That's what it's gonna be. So it's gonna be to there. Okay. I can feel myself being worn out. So, for example, this one would be like right there somewhere. I guess closer, I guess. I'm just thinking framing it square. Wherever the 2x6 is here, and the flooring will be right on the corner of it. Okay, you can start to kind of get an idea. We talked about the 4 corners there. You know, we'll run an 8-foot 2x6 there, 8-foot 2x6 here, and whatever the gap needs to be to get it perfectly 6 feet wide. So we got a bucket of rock over there. We got some rock up here on the hill. And I think we'll just start with that one and these, and we'll just get these ones right and just start messing around with the leveling bit. But that's what it's going to be. Alright, just taking a peek at what this is going to look like. There's a 2x6 in here. You can see the gap we would have from this post. So like this is where we would be framing up from right here, and you'd have siding on it. So that gap would clear. I kind of put this in approximately right where it would be, because we'll tie another one in, a 2x6 here, that'll run over to that block. And just level right now, like, yeah, just barely. I mean, heck, you just go over here and jump on that one you might get it down, but we can kind of start to visualize what we're seeing here. And the flooring obviously would be at the top of that board, which will give the chickens a little bit of space if they want to get underneath of there and shade underneath the coop or dust themselves off. They could squeeze under and they'll be able to do that. Might be careful. They might want to start nesting under it too sometimes. Should be all right. So, yeah, that one has to go down just a little bit, or this one just up a little bit. We'll fix that. But there we go. All right, we're back on the chicken coop today. And one thing we didn't realize in our measurements yesterday is that we took a measurement for the coop from like basically this board.
Yep. But
with our blocks, we're now off like 6 inches from that wall. And we can't come out as far because we got the gate and the way the blocks are, right? We got those few inches there that we did not account for. So we just squared up that side there. We got these 2x6s right, and move that block in. Changes our width. Down to what? 5'1". Down to 5'1". Now 5'1". They're like having weird measurements like that. So now we're going to be 8 feet by 5'1". Which now we'll have to figure out how we how I do the plywood floor. 4x8. That's so silly. Oh well. Basically have a frame. We have framed in, we have level all around. We did 24-inch spacing because this is now just 8 feet by basically 5 feet. We don't have to have 16-inch spacing there. That's good. We're just putting in the extra nails on the joist just for some extra added strength and security there. Looks good. But yeah, we have a base. Chicken coop is framed in. There's where the floor is going to be. You can kind of see it there. Kind of show you some close-up details of it. Just kind of squared up. That board got a little bit off right there. But I think some of the 2x6s are a little bit warped or something like that too. But not bad. So yeah, there we go. Now we're just going to kind of do some details on figuring out the walls. So come back for a part 2. And you'll get to see more of the design. We'll probably be putting the floor on and building the back wall here. So that's probably our next step. But of course, I do want to plan out one of the other side walls too, because as we go to put up that back wall, much easier if you have another wall that you can get in place as well. That's kind of some of the next steps we got. All right, welcome back. We're going for day 2 or part 2 of our building the chicken coop video. Got the boys out here with me. Today we want to put on the flooring. I'm kind of specking up the back wall. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's get started. So one thing I want to do, our span is 8 feet if you remember right, by like 5'1" or something. Hey, what was that measurement, Malin? Over here playing with the tape measure. Measure across the width again. I want to double check what that. It was 60. Here, lay down. Let's see. Yep, put on the far on the other end. So yeah, see, we're at 5 foot, like 1.5. So I just had the boys put a mark right there. I am gonna run some joist stringers through the middle. For a 5 foot span, this is probably a really solid floor, right? I mean, this is just a chicken coop. But I just kind of want to, and we're teaching the boys some things. You put those joists in the middle. Like if that was an 8 foot span, we don't want that sag. We use 2x6s too. That's really good. We got these really good blocks. I mean, it's sturdy once we put the plywood base on there. But we're just gonna run the joist through there. Why not? I got a 2x6. Hey, we took a little lunch break. We got the floor down. You can actually see here that just a little bit off from square. And I think I should have screwed in these sideboards into the running joist, but oh well. We are squared up now, and it'll work. The walls will fit on there just fine. You can see the little lip. See, we're over a little bit right there. Because I just squared it up. So anyways, yeah, basically now we're gonna work on this back wall. So here we go.